We are live from Addison Ice Arena for the SHL Game of the Week on YouTube Live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome into tonight's broadcast where the York Dukes will play host to the New Trier Green Trevians. Alongside Wes Anderson, I am Max Anderson, and with our all-star technical crew, we'll be bringing you all the live game action for you here from Addison. New Trier has been the bully on the block in this state of Illinois for the better part of half a decade in high school hockey. But this York team is opening a lot of eyes here early around the state. If you haven't been paying attention, the Dukes are really causing people to look twice at this program. New Trier is coming off a hard-fought OT win last night. And for more on that and keys to the game, we're going to send it down to Wes, who's standing by with New Trier head coach Bob Melton.
Coach Bob Melton, New Trier Green. Coach, you're coming off an OT win from last night. What are some keys for the boys tonight for you guys?
Well, I think we want to get off to a fast start. Last night, Stevenson jumped all over us, so we got down 2-0, but, you know, we kind of weathered the storm and crawled back. That's nice to do once in a while, but I'd much rather be the team that's attacking and getting an early lead.
Both York goaltenders are sporting sub 1.6 goals against average. Tough, especially on the road. How are you guys trying to get to them, get pucks behind the goalies?
Well, you know, again, York's goaltenders are very strong. You know, I always like to get a lot of shots, and we
To have to fight uphill takes a lot more out of you than it normally does, and I think that's kind of what Bob Melton was alluding to, is the amount of energy they had to expend just last night to come back and win an OT. If they have to do that again here tonight against what many consider one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the state this year in York, it could be a very difficult night for New Trier. I mentioned it at the outset, this York team really raising a lot of eyebrows around the league and really around the state. Got a lot of homegrown players who've developed over the last couple of years, spent several years on varsity now, along with some York Dukes who went out and played AAA and a couple other programs, came back to this York program for their seniors another level. He dumps the puck deep, goes for a chase, not able to come up with it. Now side of the net, good block in front by Jaden Sauer, not to let an open white jersey get the puck right in front of net. Here's a shot, whistles just wide of the net. In goal tonight is Adam Kazmarek for York. A little confusing, obviously both teams wearing green. Bad turnover in his own zone. On the back end was Jaden Sauer. Gives New Trier an opportunity. Sauer collects. He'll toss it off the boards. Just kept in at the blue line. No, says the linesman. Would have been offsides if a Trevian played it. We'll play on. Now Snow comes on for New Trier. He skates with the puck through the neutral zone. Back check. Now on through the neutral zone comes York, losing a stick. As Henry Fleetwood.
Almost too many men there for York. You can really see the pace of play is already picking up. Almost 3 minutes gone. He thought a whistle here in the first.
Benowitz finds far side blue line. Waiting for the puck was Duthit. And we'll get our first whistle of the game. Here just 14:35 left in the first period. Alongside Wes Anderson, I am Max Anderson, live from Addison Ice Arena for what is a much anticipated game here in the state of Illinois. Number 3, number 4 in the state, West. A lot of people excited for this one.
As you'd expect, you know, two teams coming out the gate early in the SHL. Good to be back here on SHL Network on YouTube TV.
Now checked off the puck and losing it through the neutral zone is York. Another stick lost. On through the neutral zone, here comes Snow. Snow, backhand shot, scores! Finding it on the back end for New Trier, Lucas Sherris. It's 1-0 New Trier, and that quick start that Bob Melton so desperately needed from his team after a long night last night, he got it.
Yeah, a little slow to developing 2-on-1. Looked like F1 was trying to start on the puck, might have deflected off the York defender's skate there in behind the goalie as he's pushing from his right to his left to open up the 5-hole. But yeah, like you said, Bob was talking about earlier, it's key to have a good start on the road, especially playing on back-to-back nights, and less than 3 minutes in here, New Trier's already got that. So for a tandem that Coach Matt Boeing calls the best goalie tandem in the state between Ben Foley and Adam Kazmarek, an early goal yielded will test this York team. A lot of expectations. Goal actually credited to Jaden Sauer. Must have hit off a York body of some kind, because certainly didn't look like him on net. But we're going to have our first penalty of the game here. Great response from York here. You know, it's always tough trying to muster up the energy coming back after a goal against, and they're getting right back in on the forecheck here. Drawing a penalty on number 13.
William Cusick with the penalty here. So 2-minute opportunity here for York. York so far in the season, 16% on the power play, 3 for 19. About an average number here in high school hockey in this league. Back at the point, dropping it, here's Plummer. Plummer tries to get across ice, good stick. Right in the middle was Henry Fleetwood. Puts that back in the corner. Now looking, cross ice, shoot, scores! Backdoor, it was Nicasia, and it's 1-1 and 15 seconds into the power play. It's a tie game.
Great sauce from the goal line backdoor. Even better shot. Goalie there, Drew Dudrov, almost got it too. Good push coming left to right, but something you can expect from York is they're one of the top teams in the state. Quick response back, almost less than a minute later from New Trier. So going forward, something to look at. The pace of the game so far is really quick.
It's been up and down the ice we go. I have a feeling we're going to have a high score and a lot of skill on the ice here between these two teams. Kamienski here on the near side tries to reach for the puck. Instead, it's Rabinowitz who whacks that puck out of the zone. Now John Hawkins. On comes Baltz through the neutral zone. He'll carry it into the zone. He looks. He takes a body check and will spin the puck all the way around. Still with the puck. Tries to get the puck back to the point. Errant pass. So assists go to Bobby Plummer and Greg Lee. Lee, the 4-year varsity player, really the captain, the heart and soul of this York team.
Love to see that out of your leader coming back after a quick goal against, getting your team back in it right away.
But an icing there from New Trier. Now York all of a sudden gets an offensive zone draw with 12:45 left here in the first period.
York's looking pretty sweet in these green uniforms, almost kind of look like the Dallas Stars, if you will, here. Except instead of the big D in the middle, it's the Y, so looking slick here at home tonight.
Certainly a little confusing as New Trier and York both green, so in case you're wondering, the York Dukes in the green jerseys tonight, New Trier in the white. York with those black helmets, New Trier with the green ones.
Got a few young fans behind us rooting for York here.
Well, there's a few of them. We're starting to fill out pretty nicely here in Addison. Nice Friday night. Friday night pucks here on the SHL Network on YouTube Live. Now bouncing puck into the zone, eventually swept away. On comes Nico Tack. He takes a huge tumble into the boards. Couple of bodies go down for New Trier. Everybody, including Snow, gets back up. Tack's a little bit gimpy as he comes up. Here's a shot sticked away. And a tie up in the corner. Looking to take away the puck. There's Matt Moore. Here's a shot well wide of the net. Now battle at the point, eventually forced out by York. New Trier will opt to just dump the puck. And York will reset. On comes Moore. Moore hands off to Booth. Good tape-to-tape pass on to Moore. Moore being hounded by Fleetwood. Fleetwood checks him off the puck. Moore still battling, gets the puck back. This shot blocked. And a shot deflected and into the corner, Rabinovitz.
Few young fans behind us.
Practicing their broadcast career. We're going to have another penalty.
You can hear us.
As the referee puts his arm up, and we're going to have a cross check, and I believe it's going to go against York. So coming right back, looks like York's going to get a couple of minutes where they're going to have to fend off a New Trier power play where through 3 games, 2 for 9 is New Trier, always dangerous.
Yeah, York's really using their speed to open up the middle of the ice. A lot of transition plays, using their feet, open up the ice a little bit as they're coming back down here. So something to look forward.
Alex Cheris is the one with the cross check. Face-off draw 1. Here's a shot deflected wide of the net and deflected up into the netting. I believe it went off of York Duke, so that's going to stay right in the offensive zone for New Trier. Just to the right of Kazmarek.
Get a little pump up for the fans behind us, but good response so far on the power penalty kill by York here.
Face-off draw tie up. York trying to dig it out. Going to throw it off the boards. Well done. Out into the neutral zone, chasing it for York. Coming up empty was Moore.
Pretty aggressive too from York on this penalty kill, trying to get New Trier out of their comfort zone a little bit so they can't set up in their rotations.
3 across, New Trier carries in, skating hard towards the net. Was Balt. He's about face, far side circle. He looks, goes below the goal. Rabinowitz below the goal, now near side half boards, back up top. Back to Rabinowitz, top circle. Cross ice, just couldn't handle it. Was Baltz. He had a good look, cross ice. This time it's Chesson. Here's a shot, deflected, scored! New Trier takes a 2-1 lead. It was a shot from Kroger. Did it get deflected in front? Kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, just as I say, York's being aggressive on their penalty kill, and middle of the ice starts to open up. That's one of the hard parts of being aggressive when you're down a man. And you see there, the middle of the ice opens up, allows shots to get through from the point, especially with traffic in front. That's hard for the goalie to pick up.
10:05 to go here in the first period. It's 2-1 New Trier. Face-off draw. Right back comes New Trier. On comes Buddington. Couldn't catch from the PA. If that ended up being deflected, we'll get some clarity on that and let you know just as soon as we can. Here comes Kamienski. Quiet first couple minutes for him. Kamienski, a big part of this York offense. One of their senior leaders, played for the Mission the past couple of seasons, came back to York for his senior season, played with his friends right here in the community. It's games like these when the community really comes out that make it all worth it.
Yeah, as you say, they're starting to really file in here. It was a little empty right with puck drop, and it's almost full on our end on this side of the rink.
And taken down along the far side half boards is Kamienski. Playing on is Nicasia. Oh, Nicasia just misses Wood. That's going to come all the way back into the York zone. Both teams going to go for changes. On comes Hawkins. Hawkins in the corner. He's checked. A couple of bodies come together battling. Out with it comes Snow. Snow, side of the net. And Kazmarek will fall on it.
Yeah, Kazmarek getting his hands on the puck as a goalie when you give up 2, especially early. You kind of just want to get a feel for the puck. It's hard, getting your confidence over the course of the game when you don't feel like you're tracking the puck too well. So freeze it down, get some reinforcements for your guys, get them a breather, and get back out of here.
8:50 left here in the first period. 2-1 New Trier leads. Now 3-on-2 New Trier. Here's a shot. Pad save. And played into the corner. Going to dig it out is Cheris. 5, 6 bodies all battling for the puck. Cheris can't quite come up with it. Instead, it's Matt Moore. Played a dangerous play, turned over. Snow can't handle the puck in the high slot. Now Moore. Benowitz follows up. We would have been offsides if Cheris would have played it, so he let it go, and we play on. Teams exchanging the puck through the neutral zone. New Trier very content right now. Get that puck deep, go to work in on the forecheck. We've seen it 3 or 4 plays in a row here. Just trying to get the puck deep and do the work on the forecheck.
Yeah, it's hard for York to really get their breakout going, and they keep having to go behind the net to pick up the puck.
Easy glove save. And Saar whistle that wrist shot into the glove. 7:42 remaining in the first period. 2-1 New Trier.
Yeah, Kaczmarek seems to have settled down a little bit here. 2 early goals, get going a little rattled, but last 2 saves looks pretty confident, especially moving left to right. Looks like the ref here is throwing out 2 substitutes for York. Or maybe not.
Not sure what the explanation here is. Not sure what that conversation was, Wes, but we'll play on with an offensive zone draw coming for New Trier. Fleetwood will do it for the Trevians. He'll win it, but not able to get possession. Here comes York with some speed. Dropping it is Colantonio. And then he's checked. That's going to be a penalty as well. I have a hunch the way this game's being called early, we're going to see a lot of special teams here tonight. And it's Fleetwood, the guilty party for New Trier.
Yeah, York really using their speed, especially the offensive zone, to draw a few penalties here. Trying to get their power play set up here. The first one, a nice backdoor play to secure that goal. Maybe look to move the puck more towards the top of the zone. Maybe feed pucks in, get some traffic in front. So.
Face-off draw, won by York. Far side half boards. Holding the puck is Nicosia. Back up top, Lee. Back to Nicosia. Drops it down below for Kamienski. Back to Nicosia. Top circle. He looks. The Spinach waiting for it. Near side point. He back skates. Evaluates. Looks. Here, pass to Plummer. Plummer shoots. Big block shot from William Cusick.
You can see New Trier's really letting York set up their power play. Almost umbrella-like, where they're coming from the D all the way back down and then looking for that play in the middle of the slot there.
Tyler Smith with an aggressive play on the penalty kill. Kills about 10 to 15 extra seconds. Long pass to Plummer. He has it taken away. He had no support. He was 1-on-3 on the power play as York was changing. A little bit of a miscommunication there from York. Should have waited just another minute to get the full team on the ice. Instead, they'll have to waste another 20 seconds to reset with 1:05 left on the power play. Nicosia drops the puck in deep. He'll head in on the forecheck. He'll backhand it, get it to Kamienski. Kamienski tries to get it back to the Spinach. Now Nicosia gets checked right as he was trying to backhand the shot right in front. No one home for York. Back to Lee. Lee looks. He gets back up top of Spinach. Now Kamienski. Back to Spinach. He shoots just wide of the net, behind the net. Nicosia tries to throw it off the back of Drew Durdov.
Cheeky move by Nicosia there, trying to bank the puck off the back of the goalie's butt and into the net.
29 remaining here on the power play, 5:55 in the period. Oh, an errant pass there by Tack gives New Trier a chance to kill more of this penalty. There's Henry Chesson, who stepped in front of that one, was able to waste a little bit more time. 9 seconds left now in the power play. York going to try to squeeze one more rush here out of the power play. Tack can't handle it at the point. Checks a man off the puck, just a step away from the puck. Was York. Now 3-on-2 New Trier, fresh off the penalty, and that blockered up over the crossbar, or else that was headed to the back of the net. Here's a shot blocked in front. And away with it comes York. Now playing in deep, Gorski. Buddington will play it in deep. and give Walker a chance on the forecheck. That puck takes an awkward bounce off the boards, and Kaczmarek will have to fall on it and take a defensive zone draw.
Yeah, even though York doesn't score there on that power play, trying to rebound after that second goal from New Trier is big for them, and you know, the momentum swung a little bit in New York's favor there for those 2 minutes. They were able to get in their sets there, really move the puck from high to low, get New Trier a little off balance in their defensive penalty kill there.
Finally able to get the puck out. Lee waiting for it, not able to get it. Nicasia throws it in deep. Kamienski ends it on the forecheck. That's the line to get things done for York. Here's a shot from Moore, right into the breadbasket of Dirdoff.
Some young fans over here trying to get on TV here, really set up the camera here, but good save there by DeDrew. He's really trying to settle in. He hasn't had too many shots. As a goalie, that's tough. You know, you're trying to feel your way through the game, and you know, you letting one early. You don't have maybe 2 or 3 shots after that for the rest of the period. Don't really get a chance to settle down, so it's good to see him make a strong save there.
Face-off won by York, but played out of the zone. Knocked down by Moore. He'll try to just throw it in deep. Would have been offsides if played by Nicasia. Stretch pass through the neutral zone. Arendt will go all the way back in deep. Eric Kaczmarek had to play it. Now with speed and space is Nicasia. He tries to go rink wide to Lee. Stepped in front of that one. Trier doing a much better job of gumming things up through the neutral zone here the last couple of minutes. No clean entries for York, making it much more difficult than those first couple minutes.
Yeah, good adjustment by New Trier. The middle of the ice was really open there for York the first couple of minutes.
Thought we were going to get an icing there that was waived. Looked like a pretty textbook icing, didn't get the call. New Trier able to take it away. Here's a shot. Might have gotten a piece of it. Was Kaczmarek. And deflects it over the net. Now with speed and space, here comes Plummer. Kamienski heading to the front of the net. Gets it, Kamienski. Good deflection, big pad save from Dirdoff. Back the other way comes New Trier. Here's Smith. Smith will take a shot in. Not able to handle it is Kaczmarek. Smith again tries to get it towards the slot. No one home for New Trier. A lot of green on the ice. Makes this a little bit confusing. Especially, you know, you're used to those New Trier, and especially being New Trier green.
Yeah.
Wearing those green. Oh, weird bounce off the boards. Here's a chance for Plummer. Plays it to himself. What a save by Dirdoff.
Schmidt, good save of the game so far out it right there.
Another save. 2 more saves. Now the puck side of the net, and we get a whistle. I know we're only 3 minutes left in the first period, but that might have been our Schmidt goaltending save of the game there from Dirdoff.
Yeah, Justin, I was talking about hadn't had too much action. Comes back. Great, it looked like left pad save off the breakaway, then turns right back around and a leg pad save off the point from the top of the circle. So really starting to settle in here after me saying he had a uneasy start there. So.
He's been tested with about 5 or 6 shots on goal in the last 45 seconds. Tacked with the face-off draw, able to win it. Colantonio able to get it back, spun around, and taken away by New Trier. On comes Fleetwood. Fleetwood just misses the stick of Sauer. Fleetwood coming to support Sauer now in the corner. 2v2, out with it comes Fleetwood. Tries to get it back to Rabinowitz, stepping in front of it for York is Tack. Now Colantonio again, far side point. Whip the puck down below. Looking for an angle, doesn't get one. Quinn waiting for it. Here's a shot blocked in front by a New Trier defenseman. Now another blocked shot in front. It's about 4 blocked shots from this New Trier defense in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Really helping the goalie out there.
I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Network. CCTY Bearing, Christopher Burke Engineering, Stormy's Tavern and Grill, and Schmidt Goaltending. Thank them for their great support of the SHL and the SHL Game of the Week.
Thanks to all of our sponsors. Love being out here. Love showing everybody a little high school hockey here in Illinois, especially with the great crowd here.
Couldn't do it without them. This crowd eager for York to break through. It's a good 70-30 advantage York here in the stands. They're just waiting to get excited. Plummer has his stick tied up, not able to get a shot off. Taking a big whack at it was Gorski. That puck didn't get through. Back to get it for York is Wood. Now Gorski, he very nearly makes a bad turnover in his own zone. Away with it comes Plummer. Bobby Plummer gets a good pass into Gorski, but a great stick by Kroger deflected that puck up into the netting.
New Cheers very sound defensively the last couple of minutes. As you were saying before, a couple of block shots there. Another stick in the lane, breaking up what a potential shot from the middle of the slot there. So New Cheer really doing the small things to stay on top here, 2-1, and 2 minutes left here in the first.
2 minutes left in the first period, 2-1 New Trier leading. All 3 goals coming in the first 5 or 6 minutes of the game. None over the last 10. Now in behind the net of Dirtoff. Fighting for it and coming away is Snow. Snow plays off the boards. Cassia gives Cheris a good check. Comes all the way in behind Kazmarek. Now with speed and space, just missing the stick of Lee. Active out of his own net is Dirtoff. Good stick there from Kamienski, knocked that puck down. Lee's battling for it, he gets checked. Kamienski trying to help out. Eventually squirts out past the blue line and sends it in deep. Will this puck make enough for icing? It won't. So New Trier plays on. Dudit with a shot. That one whizzes by the shoulder. Still out in front, and now the goal's off its post, so we'll get a whistle with 57.2 left in the first period.
Yeah, Kazmarek's back there. Those mornings really aren't holding up for him. He's been pushing off left to right pretty hard. That might be I think it's the second time that might have come off in this period. So, got a strong goalie back there. Not surprised, but something to look forward to going forward.
Face-off draw coming to the left of Kazmarek. Tied up stick, eventually scooped away more. Quinn now on the backside for York, now near side corner. Tries to scoop it off the boards, but knocked down by New Trier. Moore now in the corner. Oh, a dangerous play. Not sure what Moore was doing there. Very nearly led to a chance for New Trier on the doorstep. 35 seconds ago. Here's a shot blocked by Moore. And kept in at the blue line. Back to the point. Here's a shot. Looking for a deflection. A lot of traffic in front. Kazmarek saw it all the way.
Great save to swallow that up. Now let it rebound. A couple of white jerseys in front. Could have been dangerous if he lets the rebound there. So good on him to swallow that up. And then, get a face-off here in the defensive zone for his team.
25.7 left here in the first period. We stay 2-1 New Trier. Face-off won by New Trier. Back to the point. Far side boards. Not able to hit Smith in stride. Puck stays in. Shot from Smith. Fought off by Kazmarek. Now Gorski carries it in. Gets checked off the puck. Plummer able to keep it in 3 seconds to go. Gets a shot. Never got all the way through. And that will do it for the first period. So a frenzy of goals in the first 6 minutes. Nothing in the last 10. Gives us a 2-1 game through one period. Really, each team sharing different portions of time controlling game.
Yeah, as you'd expect, two of the top teams in the state come out pretty hot. You'd expect them to settle down. A little nerves maybe. It's Friday night. You got a big crowd here, a little antsy. So come out flying a little bit, and then as they started to both settle in, it started to loosen up quite a bit. But that's what you get. New Trier Green, they've always have that up tempo, high energy kind of game, and York here, kind of the new kids on the block, have really been good at kind of easing the flow in terms of how New Trier is coming at them. So
certainly weathered the storm. We'll take a quick timeout, catch our breath, come back with second period action in just a moment, right here on your home for SHL Hockey, YouTube Live. Back live with second period action. 2-1 New Trier leads as we get started. Teams will flip ends. So Kaczmarek will head down, and we're going to have a penalty just 10 seconds into the second period here. It's going to be a trip. It's going to go against, I believe, York. It is York. So already down 2-1. And Michael Yori heads to the box. Big moment here in the game for York, is trailing by 1 on a penalty kill. Really critical 2 minutes for the Dukes.
You're talking about getting confused with the jerseys. I was wondering why the play was coming down on this side of the zone with New Trier getting that power play here. So yeah, it's a little confusing still trying to figure out all the bodies out there.
Now New Trier controlling off the draw. Kroger back at the point, drops. Now far side circle is Chesson. Kroger back to Chesson, top of the circle, shoots, big pad save, backdoor chance. Baltz couldn't get a shot off. It was Gorski who pestered him just enough where he couldn't get a look. Baltz was heading back door. Shot blocked there by Colantonio. Now side of the net, shot blocked in front, I think by Curry. I don't think Kaczmarek ever saw it. Back to the top, Kroger. Top point position for New Trier on the power play. Such a critical role. We've seen Brian Dolby played over the years. It's Andrew Kroger, Bill Kroger getting the chance here tonight. And a shot, quick whistle, as that puck was still loose. And Jack Hawkins is talking to the referee like, that puck was still loose. Why are we blowing the whistle?
Yeah, New Trier really get into their sets here. You can see him up the hash mark, trying to feed that point shot there, and then maybe throw it back down that hash, then a quick pass over the slot. So a lot of active passing here for New Trier, really getting that D to move a lot from the York side of things. But York's doing a good job of weathering that. You know, they've been aggressive here so far, and they haven't really allowed New Trier to get too many good shots to that slot area.
That's where they like to get the puck. Here's Faulkner. Faulkner hands to Cheris and Buddington. Cheris and Buddington battling behind the net. 1 minute to go here on the power play. Now Cusick waiting at the top, can't get it. Instead, Buddington will work with Cheris behind the net. Now near side circle, Faulkner. Curry ties up the stick. He'll be very content with leaving that play there. Here's Cusick. Now Faulkner looks, shoots, puck loose in front, and falling on it is Kaczmarek with 33 left here on the power play for New Trier.
Yeah, you see Kaczmarek bobble that just a little bit, but pretty quick to get his glove over that. You know, the lefty goalie is a little quirky inside, not the right-hand side usually, but
almost like that one caught him in between. First looked like he was going down to the butterfly to try to catch it in his chest, then at the last second kind of stuck his glove out to try to catch the puck. A little bit in between there from Kaczmarek.
A little tough too, a little traffic there on that too, but he's, as we talked about, two goals early he's let in, and since then he's been pretty solid, so I can see the bounce back from him.
Cusick near side point, tries to keep it in, forced out by Plummer. Doing the dirty work is Plummer. Now Wood pestering the entire way down the far side boards as Sauer has it tied up. 15 to go here on the power play. Now pass in front in the slot, nobody there for New Trier. Back with it comes Plummer. He'll throw it in, playing on is Durdoff. 4 seconds left here in the power play. That'll just about do it. And we're back to full strength with 14:47 left here in the second period. Fleetwood carries. He'll toss it in again. A little bit of a bobble there from Kaczmarek. That's 2 in a row, not handled cleanly by him.
Yeah, York's special teams really came to play here. They got a power play goal earlier and a few good penalty kills to keep their team in it. Still down 1 here, but you give a team a chance when you can fend off penalties like that, especially in the second period with the long change.
Face-off draw, back to the point. There's Hawkins, able to keep it in at least for a moment. Kamienski, rink wide, Nicasia just misses the stick of Nicasia. Drop for Snow. Snow tries a stretch pass, just gets it by one man. Wood tying up a darting New Trier forward. Could have been interference. That's certainly what New Trier wanted, didn't get it. Here's a shot from Hawkins, fought off, whacked by Snow. Now back into the corner. Garrett Lee waits for it there. He's able to get the puck. Would be a hand pass if anyone gets on the other end of it, but they don't. And eventually puck comes out and all the way down ice for an icing. I want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Game of the Week: CCTY Bearing, Christopher Burke Engineering, Stormy's Tavern and Grill, and Schmidt Goaltending.
As always, thanks to the sponsors here on the SHL Network, especially for the Game of the Week here with York and New Trier. Great atmosphere, great crowd, great game too. So thanks again to our sponsors.
Of course, thank our sponsor Schmidt Goaltending for sponsoring tonight's starting goaltenders. Of course, that's Drew Durdoff and Adam Kazmarek. Seeing a bunch of good saves. Here's a shot, that one just over the crossbar. Sustained pressure here for New Trier, side of the net, hugging that post is Kazmarek, not letting anything by him. Deflected in front, weak shot. Able to fight off was Kazmarek. Down near side, half boards, Maurer. Plummer with some speed and space. Plummer skating right by one guy, backhand shot, never got it off. Now backhanded pass trying to get into the slot, no home for York. This is where New Trier can be so dangerous. You start to commit a little bit too much forward, getting eager for a goal. Here's a shot, bought off, a backdoor rebound Durdoff gave. Could have been dangerous, go to school on that if you're York.
It's like Durdoff might have caught that up in the helmet there, but still great save by him.
In comes Walker, stick to side, dangerous rebound given up by Kazmarek. Not able to handle it. Now Wood for York. Able to settle things down. New Trier gets a bunch of fresh bodies on the ice. Wood not able to handle it right at the blue line. Turnover, 3-on-1. New Trier backdoor shot, just missing the stick of Baltz. Now back to the point. Near side Kroger. Kroger in the slot, shoots off the crossbar.
Really see New Trier favoring that glove hand side of Kazmarek there.
Smith had a ton of space right in the heart of the York defense, right in between the circles, and struck iron, but wouldn't go.
Kazmarek's definitely thanking his post right there for keeping that one out for him. But as you said earlier, you said New Trier, take notes on that in terms of Kazmarek maybe being a little iffy with the glove hand. You see, last 3 or 4 shots there, they're really favoring that. That last one that went off crossbar, one before that just missed over his head. So New Trier's definitely taking some notes on how to beat him going forward.
12-14 left in the second. Offensive zone draw York after the icing. Not able to win it. Settling it is Cusick. Able to get it up. Up comes Sauer. And that one wide of the net for York. The other way comes Colantonio. He loses the puck as he tries to head into the offensive zone. Aggressive from his spot. Colantonio waiting for it instead. That'll just be an ice by New Trier. No real reason there, as looking in disgust is Kroger, and only a couple of expletives along the way, knows that was not a very good play by him, and he's going to hear about it back on the bench.
Looks like he tried to sauce that one a little bit, maybe just a little bit too much mustard on that, ends up going all the way down. And offensive zone draw for York here. Maybe they can have something set off the face-off, maybe try and set up a one-timer here. So let's see if they can capitalize on this offensive zone face-off.
Now a chance, a shot from the point, and Crosby never got through. Dangerous play there in his own defensive zone. Puck loose in the high slot for New Trier. They're able to clear it out, play it out into the neutral zone. Now with speed comes Snow. Could have been offside. Thought Cheris might have been in a little bit early. No call. Snow trying to battle through the slot. There's one call we can see quite well here tonight. Here's a chance in the slot, blocked by Curry. Another block by Curry. Trying to force it out. Now 2-on-1. Here comes York. Lee waiting for in the slot. Kamienski shoots into the glove of Durdoff. He didn't know where that puck was. And Kamienski went flying into the net, knocking it off its posts. Trier no doubt lobbying for that face-off maybe to come outside the zone.
Yeah, a lot of active sticks by York there in their defensive zone, really stopping a lot of high high-risk scoring chances by New Trier there. And like you see, it leads to an odd man rush going back the other way. Dirdoff with a great save to keep his team up 1.
New Trier going to win that face-off draw. On they come with speed. Going around 2 defenders. Forehand, backhand, shoot! Big save, Kasparek. Shot out of a cannon was Henry Chesson. Went around 2 York defensemen.
I know I said the Schmidt save of the game earlier, but Kasparek, you might have to put that one on the highlight reel too. A little give and go here in the neutral zone, leading to that breakaway there. But good on him, staying strong, letting the player kind of dictate where he wanted to go, and a good push to beat him in the post, get that right leg pad on that shot.
Chesson with incredible speed through the neutral zone there. I think it caught York a little bit by surprise, a little bit flat-footed. He went right around 2 defenders. Kroger's shot hits his own teammate Buddington as he skated through the slot. Now Gorski is going to look to the near side corner for Moorer to try to scoop it out. 4, 5, 6 bodies, 7 bodies come together here along the near side boards to Spinach. Trying to play it out. Still being pestered by Buddington. Eventually coming away with his Gorski. Plummer trying to play it out. Now New Trier might get caught in a change if Moorer hurries. Wasn't able to quite handle that pass, but New Trier a little bit slow in that line change. Of course, second period, that long change. If you're York, certainly looking for an opportunity like that. Now to Spinach, a little flat-footed himself. Smith skated right past him, but good job by Gorski to have his back. We're going to have a penalty here after the play, and it's going to go against New Trier. Spinach calling it out all the way.
Yeah, you talk about New Trier coming off that 5-4 OT win last night. You'd expect their legs to not be there, but they've been flying around tonight. You know, the number 3 team by my hockey rankings from New Trier's end. They look pretty fast, at least faster than I'd expect them to be.
We're early in the season. I know this is 3 and 4 in the state, but we could very well be looking at the 2 best teams in the state here in York and New Trier.
Oh, easily.
They'll battle it out come March, but as of right now, these 2 teams playing really high-level high school hockey at the moment.
As you'd expect, 2 of the best teams in the SHL are also 2 of the best teams in the state.
You'd argue that there might be the top 7 teams in the state all from the SHL this season. There is so much depth in this league this year. We are unlikely to see some of those seasons where we saw New Trier. There's a shot from Spinach, that one wide of the net. Face off won by York here, trying to get something going in the offensive zone on the power play. 30 seconds in, nothing yet, side of the net. And we're gonna have a slash against York. Kamienski can't believe it. He's barking at the referee. They're having an extended conversation. Not happy with that call.
Tough on Kamienski there. Matty just got a little too aggressive trying to retrieve the puck after it went low behind the net there. Got a little too aggressive trying to pick up the puck and lands himself in the sin bin there.
So we'll have 1:27 of 4-on-4 hockey here with 8:27 left in the second period. Just starting to make the point. Oh, we're gonna have coincidentals. Not quite sure what is happening here, to be fully honest. Is now Nicasio wants an explanation from the referee.
Yeah, you'd expect if it's matching it, stay in the zone of where there we go. I think the ref's moving it now.
That's exactly what Nicasio was lobbying for, so I did not see. Jimmy, did we have a replay of what happened back there in the corner, why we had coincidentals? I'm not sure if we had a visual on it.
Might have just got a little chippy, you know, you try to jockey for position near or front of the net, and sometimes that stick gets up a little high on the defenseman, maybe the slash comes in, and then from the defender's point, you're using your stick a little bit too angsty, a little cross check.
So after all that, now quickly comes Duthit. He whiffs on a shot. Duthit right off that face-off draw, again with some serious speed. Very nearly leading to it. Here's a shorthanded chance for New Trier. That shot wide of the net, so After all the commotion after that last whistle, which led to coincidentals, York's still on the power play, but if you didn't know any better, it almost looks like New Trier is, despite being down a man.
Yeah, really aggressive on this penalty.
Oh, here comes Snow shorthanded. Snow gets whacked, backhand, forehand, shoots, big save by Kazmarek.
Kazmarek with a few key saves here to keep his team just trailing by 1 here.
Trying to bring the puck out of the zone is Tack. He looks up ice. Gorski tries to deflect it in, not able to get enough. This is going to miss everybody. Oh, the linesman and Tack come together and I think we get a little bit more clarity on what happened on that last play. I think Kamienski probably took exception to the holding, probably gave a whack to Jason Rabinovich for holding him, and that's where we have coincidentals.
And then both of them just, take 2 of the sin bin and sort it out while everybody else is out here.
That's the end of the power play, back to full strength. We go. Nicasia drops to Lee. Lee can't get a shot off. So after what was a fever pitch second half of that first period, this game's really grinded to a bit of a crawl, but here's Lee, a shot, and he scores! Garrett Lee, as soon as I said the game started to get a little stale, Lee skates up left wing and beats Dirdoff.
It's almost as sometimes we say one thing and then the complete opposite starts to happen. Lee there catches Dirdoff short side. Looking like a harmless 2-on-1 coming here at the top of the offensive zone, and really waited out the defenseman there and kind of picked his spot. Now I got a 2-2 game.
So Lee with the second point of the night. He had an assist earlier in the game. .707 left in the second, tie game. Buddington going to try to get things restarted here for New Trier. So the unassisted goal for Greg Lee, I believe I've been calling him Garrett pretty much all night. There's Greg Lee. Oh, big check. As Plummer took a hit in the neutral zone. Far side half boards. Colantonio not able to corral the puck. Gorski now tries to shovel the puck. Instead, it will come out. With speed comes Chesson. Chesson with a nice stick, but Booth there to support for York. Colantonio thought he saw a green jersey. It had green on it, but it was mostly white and Cusick. Now good pass. Puck just waiting in the slot for somebody. Nobody able to get a shot off for the Trevians. Now side of the net, trying to get a deflection. Big hit. And we're going to have a penalty. And Wes, I'll be honest, that was right in front of the referee to the side of the net. And we have the referee 150 feet away from the play make the call. That is certainly something the York bench is going to want to have a word about.
Yeah, it's always tough to swallow when the near side linesman doesn't see one, but the far...
I mean, that was 10 feet in front of the referee on the goal line, and you had the referee past center ice make that call.
You can even see him talking now, maybe going over what each saw, kind of breaking down the play there. It's tough when the trailing linesman makes a call while the lead linesman's a few steps away, so... Maybe something that the York coaching staff will go over with the refs here after this period.
So no matter the conversation, it's going to be a 2-minute power play for New Trier with a 2-2 game with 5:45 left in the second period. Now Walker. Rampazano with the cross-check call. Side Chesson gets it back up top. Kroger. Kroger shoots that one just wide of the net. Walker corrals it behind the net. He'll try to get it back to Chesson. And a good stick by Lee. Gets that puck all the way down ice. Greg Lee does it all for this York team.
Great stick in the defensive zone, and then great hustle to force New Trier all the way back behind their net to set up their
4-year varsity player, and Greg Lee really what makes this team go. And we're going to have another whistle, and it's going to be a hook. I didn't quite see where it came in. It's going to go against Greg Lee, I think. And it's going to be 1:10 of 5-on-3 for New Trier.
Where we see if that York special teams can hold point. A lot of open space out here for New Trier. You'll see them probably set up with 2 up top, try and force the defense a little bit lower, then get a good shot maybe from the middle or a one-timer off to the side here. So
critical moment here in the game, 5-on-3 for New Trier.
Really need to lean on your goalie here. He's been playing well since those 2 early goals gave up earlier in the game.
Yeah, Kazmarik's going to have to come up big. Here's Cusick. Skates, gives Kroger. Over to Cusick. Now far side circle Snow, back to Kroger, now to Cusick. Oh, and he whiffs on the shot, gets a break. Puck loose in the slot. Someone from New Trier trying to get a shot off. Now a stuff attempt near post. Not able to get it in. Quinn scrambling, trying to clear the puck. Kazmarek getting post to post. Back up top, Cusick with 44 on the 5-on-3. Near circle, shot into the glove of Kazmarek. A frantic couple of seconds there for York, able to keep the puck out.
Great save by Kazmarek there, ice it down. Even though York's not changing here, it gives your penalty killers time to breathe, time to catch their breath after a few pretty uneasy moments in front of their net there.
Face-off draw, Faulkner. He'll win it, get it back to the point in Cusick. Over to Kroger, top of the circle. Kroger shoots into the glove of Kazmarek. Much more controlled on that save for Big 94.
You'd expect Boeing to maybe change his penalty killers here. They've been on for about 30 seconds. Don't really know when you're going to get that chance, especially when you're down 2 players. So something to keep an eye out going forward here in this power play.
Nicosia and Moore try to clear it, not able to. Back up top is Cusick. And played away. Oh, what a stick by Cusick to keep it in. Out of position now. Snow with a shot. Pad save from Kazmarek. 14 left on the 5-on-3. Smith behind Kazmarek. He skates. He looks. Gets up top Cusick. Cusick near circle. Kroger gets it into the slot. Big stick. Nicosia able to knock it away. And that's the end of the 5-on-4. And a trailer just missing Kamienski. He had a chance there. Still shorthanded from a sharp angle as Durdov misplayed it in behind his net. 37 seconds left here on the power play for New Trier. So far, nothing to show for it. Moore tries to dig it out. New Trier's going to change on the fly. Baltz near side circle. Now top of the circle. Here's in front. Plummer with a stick to knock that puck away from getting to Rabinowitz. Now skating with another good stick. Active sticks this entire penalty kill for York.
Really limiting that cross ice feed by New Trier for that backdoor place. A couple great sticks to provide some high scoring chances for New Trier.
Jonathan Wood with that last key breakup, and that's the end of the 5-on-3. So an extended 5-on-3 for New Trier, and they get nothing, and maybe 1 or 2 decent chances, but all in all, a fantastic job shorthanded there from York.
Yeah, your goalie's always got to be your best penalty killer there, and Kazmarek came up huge, a few big stops, especially with one New Trier player right in his face there.
Well, here comes Greg Lee after committing the penalty. Certainly would like to find a way to make up for it. Checked the entire way by Hawkins. Gets it in behind. Chance out in front. Tack played it off his body towards net, able to force it out. Tack has taken a couple of big hits so far here tonight.
Yeah, surprised that's probably not called a penalty there after getting hit pretty hard there right in the slot after that puck bobbled up a little bit from that center mount feed.
Here's Walker, he shoots it. Looking to play on is Kazmarek. Cole Antonio. On to Booth.
A few of the fans back here letting New York know how many players there have on the ice.
Here's Buddington, another block shot to Spinach. That one took a chunk out of him. He is in some pain, but you can tell these York defensemen really selling out.
Yeah, Kazmarek too, staying square there, not getting too jumpy or anticipating the play too much with little breakdown right in front of him. He's been strong after those 2 early goals. Really bounced back well. 3 huge saves on that last 5-on-3, 5-on-4 penalty kill we had there. So.
And this Spinach staying out there after he took one right off the shin boards. Soft draw now. New Trier controlling the puck. Fleetwood trying to dig it out. Post to post goes Kazmarek. Plummer steps in front of that one. He'll play around. A beautiful play by Cusick. Gets it into the middle. Had a man backdoor. That was Moorer. Wasn't able to get his stick on it. 1:27 left here in the second period. New Trier's looking for a penalty of some kind. Didn't get it. A shot deflected wide of the net from Wood. To Spinach waiting back at the blue line. Hill's shot deflected multiple times. Never got through. Gorski tries to step in front of that one. Not able to. Wood back in his own zone. Will whack it out. Some of that excess snow stops that puck just shy of the blue line. 1 minute remaining here in the second period. 2-2 still our score. Now puck loose right in the circle. Back door, not able to get a shot off with Smith. Not quite in his shooting range. Now a bad pass. Faulkner steps in front. Very nearly a dangerous opportunity. Bad pass by, I believe that was Wood from back behind his goalie. Cross ice. Now another chance, same shift. Shot, pad save. Fouled up. I think that was off the post. Now loose behind, another shot, another save. Kazmarek with 2 or 3 more.
He's always busy. He's really standing on his head here, keeping his team in it, even when they're down 2-1. A lot of crucial saves. It's easy when you're down 1, but it's not. It's a little even harder when you're down 2.
Well, and that entire sequence, Wes, really started with Sauer with that dangerous pass from this near side corner, trying to go cross ice to his far side of his blue line. It was Faulkner that stepped in front, kept that New Trier possession going for probably about 3 or 4 shots on goal. Those are the kind of plays you cannot make against this skilled New Trier team.
Especially at the end of the period there, too. You're trying to get out of here. Maybe a shot 4, but you never really want to get
play it safely up the boards and get out. Greg Lee tries to drag around Hawkins, not able to. 14 seconds left here in the second period. New Trier looking to get one more rush. Side of the net chance. Back to the point, 6 seconds. Now Greg Lee kicks it out. That will just not do it here for the second period. And after 2, the only goal here in the second period, courtesy of Greg Lee. And it's a 2-2 game as the teams go to the locker room. We'll clean ice. But Wes, really, it's about as even a game as I think we've seen in a long time here between these 2 teams.
Yeah, you really control the first part of that period, and then York special teams really got them a boost there. It's hard, when you're down a few guys, especially. I think they had that 1 5-on-3 we talked about earlier, and maybe 2 or 3 penalty kills before that they had to kill off. But like I said, your goalie's got to be your best penalty killer, and Kazmarek has really stood the test, even when they're down 2-1. Keeping his team in, a few breakaways that he stopped. So going forward, if you're New Trier, I feel like you wish you would have had maybe 1 or 2 more there. Give your goalie a little breather, give your team a breather where you can not so much relax, but you're not forcing things because you need to get a goal from New Trier's end. So you'd expect they might have 1 more, but Kazmarek really step it up.
Don't go anywhere. We'll have third period action for you in this highly anticipated game here on Friday Night Pucks. Live on your home for SHL Hockey YouTube Live. We're going to take a quick timeout, catch our breath, come right back with third period action in just a couple of moments right here on the SHL Network. We are back live from Addison Ice Arena for the SHL Game of the Week on YouTube Live. All through 2 periods, we have a 2-2 game in what's been a really even affair. The York Dukes and New Trier Green Trevians, 2 of the top teams in the state, battling it out here tonight on Friday Night Pucks. Goals so far from Greg Lee and Frank Nicasia for York, and for New Trier, William Kroger and Jaden Sauer, the goals for York, or New Trier, excuse me. Now we'll send it down to ice level where Wes Anderson, standing by with head coach Matt Boeing.
Here with Coach Matt Boeing, York. Really talk about your goalie. A lot of huge saves there to keep you guys in it. You guys got a 2-2 lead here. Just speak on his play so far.
Yeah, he's been being awesome in front of the net, cleaning up the rebounds. Really, this period is just focused on our D zone and cleaning up in front of the net and getting some easy breakouts in here. So Adam's a great goalie, hell of a kid. He's playing great. 17 more miles. Let's go.
A lot of active sticks from both sides. Any adjustments offensively you're looking to make here?
Yeah, definitely looking to be a little more offensive here, buying into more of our system, trust the process. We've had a good system that's worked for a long time. So trust the process. We're going to make it happen here.
Thanks, Coach Max. Back up to you.
Clearly confident, right? Even 2-2 game, that doesn't sound like a 2-2 lead. That sounds like a confident coach who believes in his team, believes in what they've coached, what they've preached, and what they can do as a team. And York looking to knock off this New Trier team. I don't have the stats, but I venture to guess it's been many years since York has knocked off New Trier Green. You know, everyone in green and black here at Addison Ice Arena has that on their minds. So 15 seconds here into the period. New Trier setting up. Cusick near side point has that shot blocked by Kamienski. Nicasia takes it away for York. Now looking for a touch pass was Alex Cheris. No one there. Kamienski tosses it in deep. Nicasia whiffs on it there. Almost too many men on the ice for New Trier. No call. Skating right in front of his goal was Brendan Quinn. Dangerous play. Here's another chance for New Trier. Not much defensive pressure. Another backhanded shot. Trying to get post to post was Kazmarek able to. A little bit out of sorts in their own defensive zone there was York. Curry not able to clear the zone, kept it at the point. That shot misses well wide. Greg Lee in the corner tries to dig it out. Able to throw it off the boards. That one will go the entire length of the ice for an icing.
Not the worst play there. The pace really picked up first minute and a half here right out the gate. As you'd expect, 2 top teams here tied 2-2 after 3. Really trying to set the tone for the rest of the game.
What we're really talking about is you came back there from that interview, Wes, just the confidence in the voice of Matt Boeing. It's not a, hey, we're tied with New Trier, hopefully we can equal this one out. It's like, no, we're just going to keep doing what we do and we're going to beat them. It was a very confident sounding Matt Boeing.
As you would expect from a leader like him, he's got his team in a great spot.
Now Wood settles the puck as New Trier had a chance right there off the draw side of the net. Not able to get it go. This clearing attempt stays in. Kroger deflected right in front. Big save. Kazmarek. Tossing in deep is Plummer. He'll go chasing after it. Other side, Moorer. Moorer now doesn't have any support back under the goal mouth. So it'll be cleared by New Trier. Misses everything. Goes the length of the ice, but waved icing.
Expect that to be icing in most situations, though.
Looked like maybe a deflection mid-ice. I think that was the only reason I could think of, but there's been a couple of icings I think that have been missed here throughout the night. That puck jumps over the stick of Cusick. Now Fleetwood tosses it in for New Trier. Sauer trailing here, right behind, trying to lend support to Fleetwood. That shot easily gloved by Kazmarek. 14:25 left here in the third period, 2-2.
Yeah, Kazmarek, good to freeze it down there, good get that full line change there for York so everybody can be on the same page here. Kind of reset a little bit as we get going with 14 minutes left in this third period.
Here's a shot. Backs to Spinach. Took a hard slap shot off the shin board in that second period. He's still out there. Now Smith trying to find Fleetwood. Coming away with it comes Smith. Smith in between the circles with a shot. Following it up was Fleetwood. Not able to get a second shot off. Smith again trying to dig the puck out. Gets it in behind Sauer. Waiting back for it back at the point is Enright. Enright settles it, tries to play it deep. Stopping it right at the blue line was Wood. Bodies flying all over the place. Wild sticks. But out of control here. New True try to settle back down in their own zone.
Yeah, both teams really trying to set the pace here. Fresh sheet of ice. Easy to get the skates moving. Really easy to get your body on body here and get the puck moving. So as you can tell, pace already is about as high as it was in the first period, even though we're two and change in here.
Play in deep by Cheris as he happily deflects that puck deep. Pass from the back end and Wood misses the stick of Kraus. Neither team able to set up much offensively here through the first 4 minutes. And just offside is Yori.
Yori was trying to toe his foot there down the blue line, try and stay outside a little bit. I think he thought he might have was able to do that, but ref blew it down. And as you said, not a lot of open space out here right now. Not a lot of time to make any moves.
Not much tape to tape. Not much. And it's still pretty frantic. Trying to set some pace. Here is Nutrier skating wide. He loses his balance as he's going down, shooting it. Now checked off the putt is Snow. That could have been a trip, no call. And offsides is going to be Nutrier. Took a while to get the whistle. Well offsides. Line's been a little bit slow getting that call made. Alongside Wes Anderson, I'm Max Anderson live from Addison Ice Arena for the SHL Game of the Week. And our second game of the week. Next week, we will be at Northbrook for Stevenson versus GBN. Currently 2 top 5 teams in the state as well. So back-to-back top 5 matchups right here on your home for SHL Hockey YouTube Live.
Great to have the SHL back. Good.
Missed it. Didn't you miss it?
Oh, definitely missed it. Glad to finally be in the arena, see some live hockey. Have a decently packed stands here, so.
Fans are excited. Got a lot of people packed in here. Everybody excited to get back to live sporting events. There's no doubt about that. Greg Lee off the face-off. Tries to get it in deep. Good stick by Smith not to let that puck in. It's going to be offsides.
As I was saying before, a lot of active sticks here. Even though that I think number 23 here is trying to chip and chase. You know, there's not a lot of room. So it's making it's really difficult to set up your offense going either way from New Trier or York. So going forward, you know, maybe just get the puck deep, get hard on the puck, you know, really force the defense to turn their bodies and get a good forecheck here going forward.
Played in the neutral zone. Camposano up from JV plays that puck in deep. Now trying to wraparound shot was Kamienski, not able to hit it home. Not a lot of space so far. These two teams playing very tight, understanding the gravity of the next goal in this game. As we're still deadlocked 2-2.
Also saying a lot about both coaches making that adjustment at the change there in between the second and third. Probably telling their teams, don't be as aggressive, you know. Don't give up that odd man rush going back as we saw in the first 2 periods. So definitely a lot tighter. I don't know if you could even say that with how active sticks have been in both defensive zones, but definitely tighter from both perspectives of
I don't think there's any question. Both teams not looking to take any chances given either of these teams with so much skill. You talk about guys like Kamienski and Nicasia and Plummer from York, and of course guys like Chesson and Smith and Snow and Cusick. So much skill that you give them 2-on-1, 3-on-2 opportunities. More often than not, they're going to find the back of the net. Face-off draw. Nutrier trying to get the puck towards net, not able to. Played off the boards. Plummer's going to carry it out for York. Plummer at the, oh, I don't know about that call. Looked like he held his skate right at the blue line. But Elijah Moore just offsides.
Yeah, again, no easy entries into the offensive zone from either side. The defensemen are being pretty active, staying up on the blue line, and the forwards are doing a good job of back checking.
I think we have maybe a combined 2 shots on goal so far through the first 6 minutes of this third period here. It's been very tight through the neutral zones. No, neither of these teams looking to give up any shots.
Might be better for us. Might get a little free extra hockey out of it, a little OT action going forward. So
wouldn't hate that. That pass missing the stick of Moore. Will it go the length of the ice for icing? It will. Want to thank our great sponsors here on the SHL Game of the Week. CCTY Bearing, Christopher Burke Engineering, Stormy's Tavern Grill, and Schmidt Goaltending. Visit schmidtgoaltending.com. Tell them the SHL sent you and get 25% off your first private lesson. That's schmidtgoaltending.com.
Always a big thanks to our sponsor to the SHL Network.
Couldn't do this without him. Now Wood going to try to dig it out of the corner for York. Instead, it was the active stick of Faulkner who at least kept that offensive zone opportunity for New Trier alive for just a minute, but it closed quickly. That stretch pass misses Moore and corralled by Hawkins. Oh, a couple of huge collision.
Surprised no call there. Could have been a
interference, trip, take your pick.
Yeah. Pick your poison. Could have been all the above there, but the refs are really letting him play here after.
Was really tightly called there through the first 2 periods. We haven't seen anything so far here in the third.
From their perspective, they don't really want to be the ones that decide the game. They want to let the players go out there and kind of play their game and get into their sense as they were doing before. So, odd play there.
I'm not quite sure that Kaczmarek knew something we didn't. I have no idea what Kaczmarek was doing there.
He seemed pretty lax with that puck going 5-0, even though he got a stick on it. You know, you can tell by the pace. The players can't hear the whistle. They must be flying past the ref. So I think that's the second one in this period of a little indecisiveness or confusion from
Kaczmarek,
both sides.
Very cavalier there on that save. Now a continued discussion going on. Matt Boeing talking to the referee and the linesman.
Probably thinking the same thing we are. You know, it's called tight first 2, and now it's pretty loose. You know, there's trip right in front of us, hook or interference, whatever you want to call it, right in front of us, and then down further on the other end. There could have been a penalty against York with another trip in the left part of the offensive zone.
Right off the bat here, Smith, the shot, and that by far the best scoring chance by either team, and it still wasn't on net so far this period. Deflected in front, active stick from Jonathan Wood, kept that from being a New Trier goal. Now under 10 minutes left here in the third period. Shot again fought off by Kaczmarek. Here's a shot. I think that caught Despinich up high. He's had a rough one. He's going to be bruised and beaten up, but if he can find a victory, it's going to be more than worth it from his perspective. Wood now, chance out in front of the slot. A follow-up shot deflected up into the netting. Still not getting shots on goal.
Great recovery from the York defense there. A little soft feet in the middle of the ice. We're a little soft zone, not too much action, but New Trier play left wide open, but able to recover. Again, good stick on puck for both teams, and there you see it, able to deflect that out of play.
9:28 left here in the third period, 2-2 our score. We haven't had a goal in the better part of about 20 minutes of gameplay. Both these teams have really locked it down after a pretty high-flying start to this game. We've gotten to a much slower and controlled pace here the last 20 minutes of game.
As you'd expect from 2 of the top teams in the state, you know, make the adjustments that you need to early after kind of a little loose and maybe a little sloppy play from both teams early on.
Now locked in, far side half boards, 4 or 5 jerseys, battling it out. Eventually Rabinovitz gets the pass around the back of the goal. Rabinovitz is checked, puck comes loose, no one from York playing too aggressively. York especially looks like they're playing back. Now they get a 3-on-2 opportunity. Here's Greg Lee, shoots just high and wide of the net. So clearly picking their chances is York, as they got that 3-on-2 opportunity.
Yeah, you'd love to see Lee hit the net there.
And now 3-on-2. Here comes New Trier. Moore a little bit slow getting back. Pass can't find the stick of a darting New Trier forward. Back comes Greg Lee. Lee will carry it into the zone. Most of his teammates go for a change, so he'll just drop it deep and go for a change himself. He was out there for about a minute and a half. Cusick with speed. He'll skate. Tries to go around Camposano. He does. Gets the puck right back below the goal line. Out in front. Cusick gets it right back. Now a shot. He scores! Will Cusick beats Kaczmarek through the 5-hole, and it's 3-2 New Trier.
Yeah, one of maybe the only ways you can beat him is if he doesn't see the puck. Looks like there's a lot of traffic in front of Kaczmarek there, and the puck's able to slip under him there.
So Cusick with the go-ahead goal here with 8:01 left in the third period, and it's 3-2 New Trier. Man, Cusick held that puck the better part of 20 seconds in the offensive zone, skated around the net, finally settled there on the far side circle, and he put it home to give his team the lead.
Yeah, you talk about how limited shots have been so far. Maybe trying to pick a spot, not to be too aggressive, and just throw the puck blindly at the net. Really settled it down and was able to make a good shot on the ice in traffic.
Late coming on, defenseman for New Trier. Shot just getting the toe of his pad on it was Kaczmarek. Again, Hawkins trying to make a play. Now New Trier gets a full line change. And a risky pass through the middle of the ice leads to a turnover. Here's New Trier. That shot wide of the net. Someone in the York end without a stick, able to collect it is Gorski. Now back to the point, Ravinovitz. He's looking for a pass side of the net, sprawling to block that shot was Brandon Quinn. That puck going all the way down, but no icing against York. Under 7 minutes to go, third period. Cross ice, Nicosia can't quite catch up to that puck. And Wood will have to, again, lead it from his back end. Greg Lee right back out there after a long shift. Nicosia, he's checked off the puck. Battle in the corner ensues. Eventually, Greg Lee comes away with it. Now Kamienski shoots, deflected over the net. Now Despinich drops it back. Lee lets it go. Nicosia.
Yeah, second shot from York that you'd like to see hit the net from that scoring area right there.
Kamienski has Wood back at the point, opts to hold it. Drop it back down Lee, lets it go. Nicosia. Nicosia digs it out, has a man back at the point, and he's going to draw a penalty. What a play by Nicosia, as Hawkins is going to get called for a penalty. Extra man on the ice here for York. 6 attackers as Kaczmarek gets to the bench. Lee tries to get it back and eventually swiped at by Sauer. So a massive power play coming here for York with 5:56 left in the third period.
Yeah, we've seen twice now. Lee the first time, and then again here, short side. Really need to hit the net there. Even if the goalie makes a stop, force the goalie to make a save there. You don't want to miss the net from that close, especially as we're getting down to the wire here. About just under 6 minutes left. But big opportunity from York here, you know.
By far their most sustained offense there on that last possession. Cycled the puck 2 or 3 times, and eventually Nicosia, his hard work pays off with a penalty.
Yeah, able to draw. I think that was a trip from the Detroit player there, but big spot for York's special teams here.
And New Trier wins the draw, able to clear it. So Lee will have to head back with the spinach to get the run started here for York. 5:45 left in the third, 3-2 New Trier. Now Nicosia. Nicosia skates, drops it deep, and offsides is the call.
Really calling it tight here, but you know, if you're from York's perspective, you don't need to be too eager. You still have 5 minutes left. When the penalty's over, you'll have a little bit more than three and change. You really want to have a good entry here. Set up your offense as you have, like the first goal. Try and find that backdoor feeder, maybe something soft in the middle of the slot there. Really just try and look for good scoring chances, but you need to hit the net, as I was saying before.
Nicosia not on the same page with Despinich on that pass. Despinich able to keep it in here. He shoots, deflected, just misses the near post. Now Plummer trying to get it. Kamienski comes away with it. He looks, he drops to Nicosia. Nicosia has the Puck deflected just a touch, and they're going to lose control. Kamienski scrambling to try to keep the offensive zone chance here for York. Nicosia comes away with it. Looking, tries a stuff attempt. Doesn't get through. Following up now, Lee. Lee skates around. He's checked off the puck. Much to the delight of the New Trier bench, and they're going nuts over there in white sweater. Shorthanded chance. Here comes New Trier. In on goal. Big save.
Save.
Now Plummer back the other way. 45 seconds on the power play. He loses control as he heads towards his offensive zone. He'll have to reset. Let his team make changes, so they're able to change on the fly. Here's more. A big pass. Not quite in the shooting lane. Coming back. Charging towards it, trying to whack it with a high stick was Tack, and then played by New Trier, so able to play on as York can eventually clear. 20 seconds left on the power play. And it's Yori to play it now. Gorski, hands Quinn. On to Tack. Tack carries in, he'll shoot. Juicy rebound in front. No one from York able to get to it. Trying to clear it. Here's Iori. He shoots. Another rebound out in front. Not able to get to it and able to clear. That's the end of the power play for York. 3:51 left here in the third period. Now a chance for New Trier. That should have been offsides, and it is.
I think Matt Boyan got the message to his team to get pucks on net. You see right there, similar scoring areas before. They're really throwing those pucks on net, forcing Durov to make a big stop there.
Durov hasn't had much action here in the third period over the last 3 or 4 minutes. Certainly the intensity and the sense of urgency from the Dukes has made Durov come up big so far for New Trier. Now Booth plays on, tries to get it to Tack, not able to. The other way, he'll throw it in deep as Baltz. Let Kaczmarek play it. Not a great pass there from Kaczmarek. Allows Smith to tie up Booth in the corner. Away with it comes Faulkner. He shoots. Couldn't get much on that shot. Able to just keep it in at the point was Kroger. 3:18 left in the third. 3-2 New Trier. We'll keep an eye on that net of Kaczmarek when he heads off the ice as we head towards the 3-minute mark. In behind, chance out in front, backhanded shot just over the net. And cleared by New Trier. And Faulkner will drop it in deep as we're under 3 minutes. Kaczmarek, lazy pass there in his own zone was Wood. That's going to allow New Trier to waste about 20 more seconds in the corner. Eventually Greg Lee, far side boards, not able to play it, has his stick pinned against the boards. No holding call there. More New Trier with some extended offensive zone time here to waste more time. They're content just to pass the puck around the perimeter, waste time. Moore with a wild slap at that shot, trying to get it out of the zone.
Some tired forwards out there for York.
Yeah, York desperately needs a whistle, needs to get some fresh bodies on the ice. Out in front, Moore still struggling, finally able to toss the puck, but with 2 minutes left here in the third period, that'll go far enough for icing and force an offensive zone draw for New Trier.
Yeah, you'd expect Kaczmarek as soon as York has control of the puck, the offensive zone, expect him to be coming off. Maybe not too early though. One sustained pressure from York. It's tough though. New Trier, as I said before, active six everywhere. Far and few between any scoring opportunities from both sides. The one goal we saw tonight was really just a lot of traffic in front and a good placed shot below the knees on the ice by the New Trier defenseman.
So Matt Mowing takes his time out. So he's going to talk a little bit of strategy here. Maybe if nothing else, give his top line a little bit of a breather here. They've played a lot of ice time here in the third period. And they're looking for one final push here with 1:59 left in the third period to try to find that equalizer.
Yeah, he's got the clipboard out, just going over what to do if they lose the draw, what to do if they win the draw, and then ultimately what he wants them to set up once they get the puck in the offensive zone here. Just letting them know that, everybody's responsibilities, really harping on them, what he wants them to be focused on, even pointing down there, try to be defensively sound for the next 2 minutes here.
So don't go anywhere after the game, assuming we get an end in regulation here. We'll try to catch Bob Melton and a game-winning player for New Trier. Of course, Matt Boeing in the York side. Certainly hope it's them getting the post-game interview, but stay here right after the game for the thoughts from the winning side. So face-off draw to come to the right of Kazmarek. Face-off draw one, Kamienski. Able to play it out, but not control it through the neutral zone. Now Quinn able to control. Misses the stick at Kamienski, and that'll waste a little bit more time. Now under 140, and we got a whistle. I believe offsides was the call.
Yeah, Coach Bob Melton getting a fresh new line of forwards out there for New Trier Green. It's always good to have fresh legs, especially when you're going to be defending. You know York's going to throw everything at you that they have here the last minute and 40.
This face-off going to come to center ice.
Not sure what that was about, but we'll play on.
And now the linesman comes in. So Warren Plummer. Finally, Plummer comes away with it. 1:40 to go here in the third. Nicosia not able to get it deep. Nicosia back to Kamienski. Kamienski again can't handle the puck. And that puck finally gets in deep. And out of his net goes Kazmarek. Quinn able to keep it in. 6 attackers on the ice for York. Trying to whack it around, get it out, unable to. Quinn's able to keep it in. Plummer, near side half boards, hands it to Lee. Tries to get it back to Plummer. Now below the goal line, back up top Quinn. Lee and Kamienski chase the puck, and we're going to have a penalty. It's going to go against New Trier, and it's going to be a cross check against Walker, and he can't believe it. He cannot believe he's being called for a cross check on that play in the middle of the ice.
Yeah, Walker got a little too antsy there. You know, you're trying to be a little aggressive on those plays. They're trying to get the puck out of the zone if you can, knowing that goalie is pulled. But what you can't do is put your team down another man, especially with the goalie pulled. Have a little 6-on-4 opportunity here from York side.
So timeout, New Trier, as they'll look to gather themselves. Talk a little bit about what they want to do here, 6-on-4. So, plus obviously 2-man advantage, but different 2-man advantage from a 5-on-3, which maybe a little bit more experience with throughout the season. 6-on-4, what are they looking for here?
Since there's not as much room, crisp passes, especially up top. You'll probably see them maybe bait the New Trier defenders to come at them a little bit and then throw it down low. That play that worked earlier up their power play from York side was that feed to the back door. You know Bob Melton knows that that's probably what they're going to do, so you'll probably see New Trier collapse a little bit lower towards their goal line. It's going to leave that slot area maybe near the hash marks a little bit open. Matt Boeing, you know, you got 2 great coaches here, so Boeing knows that might be Melton's counter, so he might put 2 guys there in the slot and maybe 1 guy in front of Dirt Dog here to take his eyes away. So, you know, we got 57 seconds. The important part of this is you have to win the face-off, you know, so that's the biggest part that they're going over right now. What happens when you lose the face-off from York side? You got to have at least 2 guys on the puck right away. From Bob Melton's side, if you lose that face-off, you got to go right into your set and not be too aggressive, because as soon as you start chasing, then there's even more open ice. Like you said, for like that 5-on-3 opportunity that New Trier had earlier.
So Kamienski, Gorski, Plummer, Nicosia, Lee, and Quinn for York, looking to find that equalizer.
Loading up here.
It's going to be Hawkins taking the draw. York's going to win it. Back to Quinn, near side point. He'll shoot, deflected in front, and falling on it is Dirtoff.
Great little face-off play cooked up there by Matt Boeing. Really quick shot as he wanted. Wasn't able to get as much traffic, and Dirtoff was really able to swallow that up with no rebound.
Nicosia going to take another draw. This time it's Rabinovitz. Nicosia wins it again, back to Quinn, near side point. Drops it down Plummer, near side half boards, back up to Quinn. Quinn will shoot, deflected in front, never got all the way through. And able to clear is New Trier. That's going to be no icing as they're currently on the penalty kill, so big advantage New Trier in terms of no icing call. 6-on-4, 30 seconds to go. Empty net for York. Dropping it deep, Nicosia. Plummer And again, a clean entry. Here's a chance and an open net goal, and New Trier is going to take a 4-2 lead and win this game.
You know, with that being down one man and not having that icing, you could really take a shot at that net. And Kroger, as soon as he got that puck off the dump in, knew exactly what he was doing, turned around, fired it right at it. Knowing even if he misses, that's taking more time off the clock.
So 4-2, New Trier takes the lead with 23.5 to go. And all signs point to New Trier Green staying undefeated here in the SHL, coming to the game 3-0. Of course, pushed last night as they beat Stevenson in OT. But York will not find a win tonight. Here's a shot fought off. Follow-up chance. Gorski very nearly had a goal here. Under 7 seconds to go. Kamienski gonna look for one last shot. Gets it into the chest. And 1.2 to go here. That'll do it for the game as there goes the buzzer. Kamienski in frustration. New Trier wins it 4-2 in what was an outstanding game for all 3 periods.
Yeah, really great pace the whole game.
So Wes is going to head down to ice level where hopefully he can catch Bob Melton, the winning coach, maybe catch a player as well, get some post-game thoughts on what was a massive matchup here in the SHL and really around the state. It was New Trier who came out on top, and you better believe this matchup is long from over here the rest of the season. These teams are going to see each other at least 2 more times, likely again in the SHL playoffs, possibly again in the state tournament, holiday tournament. So it's going to be a fun matchup to watch all season long. Here in the SHL. So we're trying to track down Melton for a couple of post-game words here. As Wes waits as victorious head coach Bob Melton comes off the ice. So we're going to get Bob here and Wes here for a couple of thoughts. Send it down to Wes.
Back here with Coach Bob Melton. We talked earlier about having to solve the goalie. You guys put up four goals this game after, a goalie who's only usually putting up, or letting in less than 2. How'd you guys really get to him in this game?
Well, again, like I said, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of hard forechecking. A lot of our shots we got on it. I just noticed his rebound control didn't seem like it was on tonight. So I just kept telling him, get those rebounds. But, we played a good game tonight. It's a tough place to play. I thought the third period was our best period. I thought we really dominated that period.
Thanks, Coach.
Welcome.
Back up to you, Max.
That third period goal, of course, from Cusick for making all the difference here tonight. I want to thank our great crew here for bringing you all the sights and sounds. Matt Budin on camera. Of course, Jimmy Olsen, the whiz, on all the technicals, all the replays, the great graphics here from Addison Ice Arena. For Wes Anderson, I am Max Anderson. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next week on the SHL Game of the Week. GBN and Stevenson live from Northbrook next week. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great night.